as well.
Yeah, how are you? Great to have you back.
I'm so good. I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well. Wait, you released, I just mentioned Love Ain't Pretty. It was like a year ago that you released it, right?
That's right,
So there's a special release happening now, though, right?
That's the vinyl right now. It's the year
it.
anniversary. You're so sweet. And you've been such a part of this. I got to come here and play with this incredible band, one of the singles on there. And so I thought I'd bring the vinyl today and just show you. I'm so proud. It's my first vinyl of anything I've ever done.
What?
And it means the wide world to me because when I was a kid, that's all it was. It was me on the living room floor opening the vinyl.
That's me at 42. I'm such a Tool musician. I love it. I collect it. I love hearing it like that, especially the old ones that you can buy. But like, that's amazing. Your first time to do it. That's incredibly cool. I think that's beautiful. I know this story. But everybody else doesn't. So I know that you know Jason. Yeah, I mean, it's my band as well. But I need you to tell everybody the Jason story. It's so funny.
Jason is why I know you. And I'm very, very blessed to have known you now. My gosh, it's like
I don't even know how long, because I was thinking Miracle on Broadway. How long ago was that, too?
Well,
even before that, but
It was, it was when I started on Nashville. And I was about a season into Nashville. And so we had a good weekend. We did the Grand Ole Opry. And the next day we did brunch at the Copper Kettle in Nashville. And that night we went to the Patterson House. The next day I said, you know what? I want to go home. I miss my family. I only had like 2 days. So I went to the airport. I'm in line to buy a ticket. And who do I see but country legend Jason Aldean is beside me in first class line. And he goes, hey, man, y'all are doing a good job on Nashville. And I was like, thanks, man. Inside, I was like, thank you, Jason Aldean. And I thought to myself, well, you know, if I go in first class like Jason is, I'll probably get to sit next to him and talk to him and learn a whole lot about the country and, you know, all that stuff. So I went and I bought that first class ticket. I get on the plane. He's far left, very front. My ticket's far right, very back. I guess that's not going to happen. As I get on the plane, I see this very handsome gentleman with not much hair sitting in a seat, and he is, he's on his phone, but he's just looking at me. I know he's recognizing me, but it's more than that. There's like smoke coming out his ears. He finally, after a long time just sitting there, he just goes, you know, I never do this. I never, ever do this. My wife will tell you that.
By the way, he doesn't.
Ever. Ever. So this was very special, but here's why. He goes, I have to tell you this. He goes, yesterday, my wife and I were at the Copper Kettle for brunch, and you walked in with my former agent. My wife and I were huge fans of Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show I was on with Drew Carey. And so, thank you. And so, Jason's wonderful wife, Rhonda, who everybody knows by now, who's been on your show, is like, Jason, talk to him. Go talk to him. And he's like, no.
Oh, he would never.
Never. So they end up leaving. She's giving him a hard time because he wouldn't just walk over and say hi to me. That night, he goes, we went to Patterson House. And he goes, you walked in and you sat in the booth beside, so his back was there and my back was here. And we sat like that for a couple hours with his wife going.
I love this story. I know at this point, she's like, it's a sign. Like,
Exactly. He goes, still I didn't. So I got trouble the whole way home. He goes, this morning I walk onto my airplane, I sit down and you sit down beside me. I guess I'm meant to be talking to you. And I said to him, I go, what's crazy is 2 hours ago, I didn't even have a ticket on this plane. An hour ago, I was in coach. The only reason I'm even in first class is I thought I might get to talk to Jason. And I swear to God, he reached his hand out. He goes, nice to meet you. I'm Jason. And we've been friends ever since. I love him dearly.
It's my favorite story.
I love him so much. It was like God wanted us to know each other.
Exactly.
God puts people in your lives,
that were definitely destined to meet and be friends. And you have a lot in common, like good and hard, like things in common in life.
Absolutely.
And it's just been an incredible relationship to watch. And then when I first heard how y'all met like a while back, I was like, what are the chances? Like, it's not that small of a town.
Well, 2 days later after that, he invited my whole family, and we went to the American Music Awards and watched you just absolutely destroy.
Oh, I remember that.
It was so cool. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. No, I'm definitely an extrovert. So we still when I go in for a hug, this man that's basically a brother that I've known for over 20 years, still tenses up. I think
when this segment is over, you and I need to get up
just
and
a
double
group
hug Jason.
Just a double rainbow hug. He does not like it at all, which makes it more fun to hug. Yes. All right, you can see Charles in Homestead streaming now, everybody. In addition to all of Charles's work on stage and screen, he's also been active in the fight against blood cancers ever since his daughter faced and won her battle with leukemia. Up next, he's reuniting with one very special survivor. Stay right here. We are back with musician and actor Charles Esten. So years ago, he and his wife went through the unimaginable when at 2 years old, their daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. Thankfully, today she is cancer-free. Last time he was here, we introduced Charles to Elana, a childhood cancer survivor who's raised over $1.5 million to help kids going through what she once did. She also happens to be a talented singer who's using her music to get the word out about her fundraising. And Charles had a special proposal for her, so watch us.
Hello, Elana. Hello,
it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm such a big fan.
Well, I know that, Charles, you want to say something to Elana, right?
Well, absolutely. First of all, sometimes you meet people and you go, this is somebody where cancer messed with the wrong person.
Yeah.
Because you're coming back and fighting it on behalf of so many others. Because of our daughter, Addie, my wife, Patty, and I started years ago a thing called Team Addie, and we raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And my question to you is, have you been to Nashville before? Have you been to Music City?
I have not.
Oh.
Well, I was wondering if we could fly you to Music City and you could be a part of our next benefit concert. Would you do that? Would you do that? Oh, thank you.
Oh, you can see just how excited Elana was. Well, we had cameras there when she arrived for the event, so let's check out how it went.
We're just pulling up to light the night walk at the stadium. I'm so excited. It looks beautiful. Charles is about to introduce and make a speech before the walk.
Hello, everybody! It's a real honor for me to be the national honorary spokesman for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walk. More than 100,000 people will light the night each year to support LLS. There's gold lanterns and red and white. Gold in memory of those who lost their fight with blood cancer. Red in support of those fighting their battle. White, our favorite color for the lanterns, is because those are the survivors. Are you ready to light the night? Those survivors raise up their lanterns, and it's all incredible and all so wonderful. And of course, my friend Elana came along and really did help light the night with not just her gift, but her message. Is fighting this battle on behalf of others.
My foundation is now turned into a $1.5 million charity.
Kelly, thank you for highlighting this thing that we do with so many incredible people.
While the video was playing, I was looking at Charles, I was like, wait, a little beautiful girl was here last time, and now you're like a beautiful woman. I'm like, oh my goodness, you've grown up since I saw you last. So how was it being on stage? How was it being at the event?
The event was beautiful, just walking around with all the lights everywhere. It was lit up, it lived up to its name.
Yeah.
I talked with a bunch of other families who also had that connection with cancer, and being there and unifying with them, all being there for the one cause of the support for childhood cancer, and just knowing that we were all there together. That was a really powerful feeling. I was holding a lantern, which symbolized my survivorship, that I was there, and that I had survived. And that lantern, I loved
seeing it go up with it. Oh,
yeah,
that would have been remarkable. And what a beautiful thing you're doing, man. Just that the network of people, the intel that you know from other people. Hey, this has worked for me. Like getting all those people in the same room. You know, that is huge. It's priceless. Just that network that you've created. Anyway, there is a beautiful thing. Everybody, for more information on Charles's efforts and Elana's Koenig Childhood Cancer Foundation, go to our socials, y'all. Help out, see how you can help. And remember to pick up Charles's Love Ain't Pretty vinyl deluxe edition out now. I can't wait to check it out, especially that London number.